But the threat of war still hung over the forest.
If attack is imminent, you will hear the attack sound like this. You should now move yourself...
4 decades of the Cold War brought with it a time of paranoia and fear, when the Soviet Union and America seemed poised for nuclear attack. In the New Forest, they built bunkers to prepare for the worst, like this one on the south coast at Lepe.
If the nuclear bomb did ever drop, this is where the observers would come 15 feet below the forest. Thank you. Wow, look at this, Neville.
Neville Cullingford was a volunteer with the Royal Observer Corps, in charge of several underground monitoring posts.
It's not that big, Neville, is it?
No, but it would have been home to 3 observers for anything up to a fortnight in an emergency.
Right.
So there's just this monitoring room and the small toilet next door.
And this was some of the kit that you use. What's this? Looks like a pair of kitchen scales.
That's right. Yes, this is a bomb power indicator.
Yeah.
You'd be down here and you'd be able to pick up the pressure wave and any subsequent fallout or any new attack. And using the teletalk, which was our means of communication, you would report this through in sort of standardised form to the control at Winchester. We were the only means of warning the public. As we'd done in World War II, we warned the public of the approach of aircraft. In the Cold War, we were warning the public of the approach of fallout.
In nearly 1,600 underground posts and operations rooms, crews of the ROC would plot the position and power of the bursts and the direction and intensity of the fallout. This information is vital to help the armed forces and to give warning to the public.
Now, Neville, the weird thing is, even though you were posted in the shaft, you did have to come up to the surface, and it's because of this.
That's right. Yes, indeed. Yes, this is a ground zero indicator.
Right.
So it's 4 pinhole cameras with 4 photographic plates, which in fact would record the details of the explosion, and they would have to be changed and a new set put in, and the exposed ones taken downstairs to be analysed.
So how long?
45 seconds was what we aimed to change the papers and have them back downstairs again. We didn't always manage that, but that's what we aimed for. Rather like a rather desperate pit stop. Right? Yes.
By 1992, the threat was over and the bunkers decommissioned. Many were buried, like this one near Lyndhurst. So, is anything left of this Cold War relic?
Normally with the zero grain, you get brambles and that sort of thing growing, so we're just hoping that this is where it is. Hopefully we're going to find the broken top shaft where he was. And hopefully we can dig that out and actually get down in there to find the room down in below.
Let's get the digger going.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. We're just kind of waiting for a crunch or something. There was a brick. I just saw one brick come out. I don't know whether that's part of it or just a bit of old debris.
It's starting now to reveal what's more recognisable as human activity, so lumps of concrete, bricks as well. Yeah. So it's starting to look a lot more promising that this is exactly where we're kind of hoping for it to be.
James is on hand to tell us where to dig. So far, we've mainly found soil.
A big lump of concrete coming out there.
Oh, hold on. What's this?
Oh, sorry.
The result is we found our entrance. We've got our target point now. The thing is to see how far we can get down and see that the bunker underneath is still intact and whether that's empty and what material's left in the bunker at the bottom.
We leave Mark to continue the excavation on his own and promise to return in a couple of days.
Now, when we last were here, we thought we'd found the top of the shaft, but it seems we found a whole load more. This is the bunker itself.
Oh dear, it seems the bunker was destroyed when it was filled in. Gutted.
A lot of this stuff knocking about, the polystyrene which lined the walls, we saw that at Lepe. Also, we found this, and there's a pipe very similar to this on the main shaft at Lepe. And one more bit of treasure I found is this little bulb holder, still in its wooden mounting. Last time we were here, tantalising glimpses of a bit of brickwork, and now we've got a muddy pit. You've got to be disappointed.
Tis a bit, yeah. Tis a bit. I say we knew the shaft had been filled in, but we weren't too sure about the rest of the building. I know it's not a lot of use of us now, but it's just nice to know it was here, on top of this hill.
What are you going to do with it now?
Well, all we can do now is fill it back in. That's all we can do, really.